fucking follow me. I'm gonna murder him.
Boy, oh
He sent me a
boy.
fucking corn dog.
What?
Beautiful.
He sent me a literal fucking corn. I'm gonna kill Kami. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill Raijin.
What was being said as we left?
I don't know.
Let me check. What? Let me check something. Hang on.
The internet was already killing me earlier. Well, now I'm here. Hopefully I don't fucking die during the goddamn scene. I'm gonna lose it because it's driving me
Don't worry,
insane.
guys. I got this. I'll be playing Magnus here. Don't worry. I got you. Let's do this shit.
God fucking damn it.
So Frederick learned something incredibly interesting about Yara today.
What?
That he's gay?
The region, the region we are currently in with the Iron Grip is the region that Yara was born in.
Oh!
Ah.
Oh.
Wait, in the...
So the Iron Grip has tie into the Yara stuff
Yeah,
now?
Ymir. No, it's not. But that was always the thing. Yara's origin always was within Astera. That was always.
Yara started in Astera and then he went to the verse.
I was reminded of Athena today.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
Athena is
Athena?
technically a back in the day. How do you describe it? Because they're not
I do it nice.
siblings by blood, but they're like
I'm
found
like,
siblings.
Raijin, the fucking thing you sent me.
Be good.
Take it easy then.
Mainly
She's also
my
somewhere
cable
on
and
Astera,
my
by the
internet
way.
like
feel
fucking me
bad.
over, but I'm trying not to
She
get
became a
shot
handler
about it.
after everything that happened because
Deep
there
breaths.
was only one person
breath,
that
man.
finished off his story, and that was Helper as Louisa, because he was the only character that gave a damn about her. And I'm like,
Bless you. Bless you.
Man, I miss Louisa.
Soon.
yeah, I feel that.
Great.
What?
I'm not even joking.
Oh boy.
Huh?
It's literally the funny
Anyway,
Okay.
So,
very
this
funny
place
motto.
is big. We're going to a specific point before we go cards up. So follow me to living quarters.
Okay.
Once you go to living quarters, turn around and go into the elevator.
This way.
Did I rent the wrong one? I went to the wrong one, I think. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
Right lounge.
What the
Top
f...
right
Disappear.
lounge.
Top right.
Top right lounge.
Oh, okay.
Over here.
My face.
On the left, vámonos! Run faster! My grandma can run faster than you!
Shut up, Frost!
I
Shut up,
don't
Frost, you stink!
understand this language.
Go.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh.
my Jesus.
Oh. Okay.
We're starting.
This is actually very pretty. Okay.
So,
we're
Wow.
starting
to describe what you will be seeing, because the map has not been updated yet, in the middle in front,
Look at the water! Oh god. What the fuck?
where the pathway ends is a runic circle with a ley line that has recently been grown. Correction. It has been recently grown, which means it's a brand new ley line, pure of corruption.
Got it.
So, once we're in,
Gotcha.
we'll be able to explore the entirety of the facility. Cards up. Also, rough drop-in because unstable teleport. Have fun with that. Do as you will.
Oh.
Which means
Oh, okay. Got
protect the fiance.
Got it.
Alright. Cards up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well,
Okay.
Do your teleports always feel like you're getting thrown around in a drying machine?
Oh my god.
When it's the first
Fuck, okay.
time it's being used, yes.
fair enough. We see.
That's a bit of
So
a
I had to refurbish
yikes.
an old base.
Remodeling?
Neat.
Bring it back to life. But
Looks nice.
yeah.
If I knew there was a grave here, I would have brought
What's
some
that
flowers.
odd feeling?
What do you mean odd feeling?
I'm unsure. It's stirring up my void.
Oh. Well, we should be safe here. Most of the bases runic barriers should still be holding. If something breaches, I'll know and I'll get us out of here. But if you want to head through the door behind Frederick and Bianca,
I love Miss Quick.
that is the lounge area.
I see.
Or we can choose to stay out here. You also pick.
Well, Frederick mentioned that you said you wanted me to take a look at something that's been fizzling in and out. So...
Yeah, Hagurumon's been messing with it. But I didn't bring him with this time. It's just like a staticking in and out. It doesn't seem like it's ready yet, or whatever it may be.
It's like some kind of device, but doesn't seem like it's properly formed yet.
Scanning.
I will let the DM.
Oh, okay. Now I. Oh,
Yeah.
mention it to me earlier, you son of a bitch.
Assuming what this is, what I think is, I assume it's like an in-progress forming Digivice.
Yes. My bad.
It seems to match up with.
Oh.
I assume you've done scans on your own Digivice before, right?
On all of them, she could, yes.
It seems like it's got the same base as a Digivice, but considering it hasn't fully formed yet, you aren't really able to pinpoint what type of Digivice it is. It's very much the scan looks incomplete, but you know for a damn fact that your scan did complete.
Okay, I need to pause this real quick. Because if we're doing this, then we don't need to do the scene.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, I have to retcon this.
Recounting.
That's it.
My bad. Sorry.
Anyways.
Anyways.
What Laura said. My bad.
No, never. You told me.
I thought Laura said he told fucking communicate, idiots.
I was. Laura said. Okay. Anyway.
Eliminate.
No, stop.
But yeah.
Oh wait,
Dinguses.
before we get.
Oh no.
Wait, hold up. Before we get.
Did you just throw him out like a ball?
No, not really.
He's crippled.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Anyway,
let's go.
head inside.
Yeah. I mean, we can stay out here or go inside. Y'all's pick.
I
I don't mind either
we
way.
could go inside. If
Alright,
anything.
We
There
can
we
go
go.
inside.
I mean, the water's funny anyways, so.
That was a big ceiling.
Yeah.
What
I don't know if it's
fuck?
ominous.
A little bit.
I'm fading.
This big and this empty at the same time, yeah. it's
Zach, your house's vibes are dubious.
This is not my house. This is an old hub for Hunter Society.
Oh.
Hunter
I
Society.
refurbished. I'm gonna use it as a
Fluxus
forward
trying to
operation
take me.
base from here on out.
You got a
What's
copy
up?
machine?
IKEA furniture.
Actually, yeah, through there. Cafeteria. Hey, don't blame me. I had.
Man.
There they go.
Indeed.
Well.
There's a stack of IKEA instructions.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Why does he have that? Or did he find it?
Ask Kami, it's not mine.
I mean, that Fumikin was made by Fumi, so.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Breakfast.
Wouldn't you stay
Breakfast
over?
in bed.
Oh.
What do you mean?
You don't live there permanently? You
No.
already move in? What? Come on.
We have the house at the acres.
Gives the stack of
Still
IKEA
stays
instructions.
with the cafe, and I have
a lot of
Where did you find
responsibility.
on the ship still. We have a house
Fair enough.
together, yes, but
I feel like they always
Taking
have it on
things-
them.
technically,
It's
No
like
matter the
precise,
history.
like
Yeah.
kid-based, like instruction how to set up a table.
Fair enough.
Atali could do this in his sleep.
Oh.
Oh my god.
If there's
I
an
think
The thing is, we did
this
went to
is
IKEA.
something.
You went to
We did went to IKEA just to get all those chairs, and they're all 15% off.
So,
a blowhigh even.
there's a bunch of those in the living room. Just don't blame me. Miles accidentally got a hold of the credit card.
Good.
Also, there's a whole bag of screws. About 50 of them. I don't know where they go to.
I actually got scared. I thought I was gonna get punched.
A lot of construction stuff
no.
usually includes a spare or two of smaller
Oh, this was in one box.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
We practiced with Fulikin last night.
You never know when you need screws, dude.
They can parry.
Hmm.
Fair.
They can definitely parry.
Are drinks even still good here?
Not the new skill.
Yes, they are.
Art. Hmm. Interesting. Okay.
So,
Please
so what
stop
happened on
parrying.
Monday?
Exactly.
Perry.
What's up, Frederick?
So what happened on Monday?
Agreed.
Oh boy.
Apparently,
I'm gonna sell.
we have seats. You would have sold the.
No.
They might like the
I'm gonna sell.
floor.
I like the floor. It's better than a seat.
Cheese. Where's a slice
Well,
of cheese?
we know what we're really gonna
You
use.
hit me with cheese, I will shoot you. Anyway,
Not the worst thing that's happened to me.
I'm just gonna sit here. Yep. mhm.
after hearing at least some bits of what happened with Arthur, kind of had a moment with Sheena, Kira, and Yoon for a bit, and I kind of had a thought run into my head, because I did a test before before Fumi. This is what happened with him, with Fumi, about trying to take in mana again via Void. I didn't know how I was going to take electricity as well, or lightning, since I used to take that in as well. So I took Akira and Yoon with me. And Sheena with me as well. Did not go too well at all. I was getting very similar results to what happened with me, and taking in mana, having little mini strokes here and there, due to forcing it, and kind of was a breaking point. V took over. The void took over my body, and I left the area. Ran off once more. I was in and out of conscious. Sheena followed me. All I can remember is drawing my blade at her before everything went dark.
All three are fine, right?
Sheena is
Sheena is
I
unconscious
believe-
in my med bay currently.
That's why I haven't been able to contact her.
Is she gonna make a recovery? Is she gonna be okay?
She will be. She just needs time. Both her and Magnus were carried in.
Relax, I ain't mad at you for anything.
Agreed.
As long as you all will be alright, that's the most I can ask for.
The only thing that worries is the situation that stirred this all. Did anything come of the after effect? You said you were trying to absorb mana or energy or something, and then this happened. I remember.
I haven't really fed the void in for about to be 3 months. So when we were testing it, it was very aggressive with Akira. I hurt Akira twice during testing, and the final time is when V decided, I guess she had enough with my testing. And
No.
yeah.
Right. I remember you saying that V's starving herself on purpose, no?
I never got a concrete answer to why she's doing it. And when I fucking conked out after, I did talk to V again. There was a moment that actually kind of concerned me. She looks to be getting weaker.
It doesn't make sense.
It depends on what perspective we're going on here.
It also depends on if there's an interference. Ever since that day we got you back.
She did say there was somebody, something, someone watching us, a second entity, but we still don't know what, and that it's getting closer.
What if that's the reason? You not consuming energy or
Magnus.
mana to sustain the void reduces the effectiveness of them being able to
I have a
track
good guess who it is
you
already.
and V. What if the thing has her so scared that she wants to hide? And that's why she's lowering her void signature.
That wouldn't make. I don't know.
That would make sense considering who the threat is.
If they are a threat.
Well, who else would have a void signature that could interfere with Magnus's?
Only one.
Who else could dig themselves in? Who is she unable to hear anything about?
Yep.
More stuff on the
Here's
same page.
one. Here's one potential, yes. But I'm also comparing this to the situation we had with Justice some time ago. Justice went berserk because of the lack of energy, because of the lack of the void being fed. That once it was being fed, she couldn't control it, and the third entity known as Alice took over, abusing the void to feed and feed more.
So fast until they can weaken their resistance.
So, in this case, and humor the thought, at the current moment it is not clear if V is malicious or not. Let's, for this hypothetical, assume V is malicious. V is starving the void on purpose, therefore whenever the void gets fed, Magnus can't control it, making her go berserk.
Okay. Basically lowering her capability of control, making a sudden surge that no one would be able to contain in time.
Correct.
If we were to say one side of the spectrum as a hypothetical, do you mind if I contribute an opposite hypothetical?
Please proceed.
If we were to go with the opposite in that V is attempting symbiosis, this may be a form of both self-preservation and preservation of the host. By lowering the overall void output by starving itself, perhaps it's a way for Magnus to slowly acclimate and potentially one day get used to the normal levels of void output.
Counterpoint. Within starving the void and making it berserk, it would rather harm Magnus more and more the more it happens.
I see. And this really comes down to my lack of knowledge of the void, and I can't exactly cross-reference with Alec Fuminori.
No,
Hurting Magnus wouldn't be in its best interest, because it would still be the host. Well, if the host dies, then it will have nothing else to feed on, will cease to exist.
Or it will have a vessel to control freely.
How about we take a step further? Give me a second.
He has somewhat of a point there. I never brought you up to speed on that. Because I've been taking it slow, but to keep it in short, when y'all found me again, I didn't really know what caused me to do it, whether I felt peer pressured. I was exhausted with everything, mentally, physically, literally. I gave myself to the void, which is something I'm trying to fix.
When you say you... So we're talking about Monday, right?
The thing I mentioned in Limsa Laminza with you, Kira, and Yoon.
Right, okay.
I never told that, so I thought to tell her now.
The time before.
With the...
Could you elaborate?
With that whole deal, V has more control over me with my body. I technically from what Fumi said, I was also supposed to be a void thrall as well, but that's not happening either, which is another concerning thing. It'll be a whole different ball game with me. But that's... Still want to know why that's not happening either, but... Yeah.
Thrall would mean that you're under someone's control. As far as I know, you have no run-ins with Yarrow. Meaning V is playing her own game.
However, what is the truth? The void thralls, we have come to refer to them, they are the lowest form of a voidling. They're mindless, they're beasts, they just eat and devour.
So V has no reason to make Magnus into a beast, and if what he said that they should have been, but they aren't, that means there is another motive. There's another goal. My first guess would be a type of adaptation. Being a mindless beast, you will be immediately put down. Meaning your lifespan, the potential for a lifespan will be short. So V would need you to be something different. There's a high possibility you're still you, because as long as you are alive, you're not going to get killed. However, if V kills you, that'd be a different story.
To add on to it, Void Thralls being the lowest form of voidling implies there's higher tiers. I assume the higher you go up, the more intellect is preserved after the version.
Correct.
Indeed.
Perhaps they're also holding off the transformation to try and go for a form that allows them to preserve their intellect completely. If we're going for the different type of route.
Okay, now we're going a bit off track.
Yeah, obviously we're going way too far into this. We're still under the assumption that we don't know what V's agenda is. It could be malicious, That's what we've looked into so far. Now let's flip the truck around. What if this isn't to be malicious at all? What if this is for a different reason?
Do we have evidence that it isn't malicious is the question.
Do we have evidence for anything?
No, I don't think so.
Her words mean...
No?
Oh, sorry.
Hang on.
These words mean nothing in this case. They could all be twisted. False truth and such. So we cannot have that as actual factual evidence. It comes to... Sorry, I'm just saying that other than words, what do we have action-wise from V?
There are many circumstances where it's been proven that V can take control over Magnus, both in mind and body a few other times, but yet they don't. Unless it's a severe circumstance. Why?
Playing the long game.
And why on Monday there was no threat?
No, there was no threat, but the hunger was triggered.
Would that mean she took control of the hunger and aimed it somewhere?
That's what I'm thinking is the whole point. They're trying to stay hidden for a reason. If they're trying to keep the void energy low, that's still my focus. If you...
Magnus, sorry, let me ask a question, Magnus. You said you were aware a bit of what happened. How much do you remember when V was in control? Everything from what was said, what you felt, everything can give clues.
I do. Before... I guess... Before, I guess, fighting Sheena, Kira, Yoon, not Yoon, oh my god, V, did attack something else, consume something, I'm not sure what.
Do you even have the slightest sensation what he could have been?
Just that it was demonic.
Demonic. With void.
Is there anything demonic in your guys' vicinity when you were doing testing? Yes?
What about the area that you were in?
Sure. The area?
Yeah. Place wasn't looking right.
Scout before you... Sorry, go.
There was nothing there when we got there, but...
Okay.
If we was fighting off something, was it right before she took control?
Actually...
Like what's...
It was right before, Sheena came over.
That means...
I was in and out of conscious. I don't remember a lot.
Something was there before?
Alright, I want to ask this. When y'all went to go do testing, did y'all not secure the area fully? Did y'all not scout the area entirely before you started testing?
Oh, we're in The Sims.
No, you were not.
No.
You had left The Sims.
Okay, never mind.
You left The Sims after the thing with Arthur. I was busy taking care of the wounded. It went a bit awry, but they are going to stabilize.
No, specifically testing what Magnus was trying to do. That part.
You had moved to another area.
Oh.
You were
So
not in a simulation.
That brings
Oh,
up the
okay.
question. Where did you conduct the tests? If you remember, we can go back there, scout the area, see if there's any remnants, and go
Actually,
from there.
I need to double check. Actually,
So for you, June, basically you guys left to find an ominous, secluded area.
yeah.
Simple as that.
Ominous.
Like,
Okay, minus the ominous, I guess. Just a secluded area.
it was very secluded. Basically out of
Secluded area.
nowhere.
Does this really mean anything?
Not close to anything. The place
I'm
was
currently
pretty.
focusing more so on V.
Yeah, the place was empty.
Because Magnus, can I talk to you for a moment in private?
Don't suppose I can join in on that.
For the time being, no.
Understood.
Right. Yoon, who all was with you?
Me, Magnus, Akira, and Sheena when we were testing. And again, there was this.
Yeah. She had that prime sector pin.
Okay.
I
Well,
can trace, because I'm still a sector head, I can still trace your last proximals up to about a week.
oh, if you're talking about the pin knot, maybe I'm misremembering. Don't I also have one?
Did you ever come by prime sector when it was active?
Yes.
Then
A
yeah.
while ago. Yes.
Oh, send me the coordinates, and in that case, I'll send my drones out immediately.
Yep. Give me a second.
I wish I could provide more of this discussion, but
You're fine.
I genuinely don't really know anything about the Void. The most I'd be able to glean is possibly trying to analyze V's personality, but that requires me to somehow get into a conversation with
I mean-
the damn thing.
So, Bianca, I want to try as well. However, the issue is that this could be very high in void density. You need some type of protection.
Yoon, you're Ben. Pause it. Pause it.
Here we go.
But if we can manage to coax her out, maybe we can both talk, because I
The flux. Anyway.
we need to try, obviously, speaking to
Anyway,
these
let me
difficult
go over
ones.
here so I can talk to you.
Where we
You think the Void being a...
also
Both.
a big deal.
I guess if you're checking that way, both of the locations should be there then.
Yep.
My only guess is potentially performing a gambit with a lie detector. Those things technically don't work, but it might be enough to have V be more honest.
Potentially. It's not my void. My void can corrupt things like that.
There we go.
But it could be an idea.
The point of the Void of the lie detector isn't actually to detect lies. It's more of to coax the truth out by deception. Quite literally a lie to stop a lie.
That should work.
I suppose.
I hope.
Alright.
But really, the main thing I'm trying to guess is their personality. If I can guess their personality, I can possibly predict their actions. If I can predict their
Yeah.
actions, we can maybe see if they're tilting more
Kind
towards
of
the
thinking back
malicious,
now, looking at back and now.
malicious or coexistence.
When we did chase
Now we
after
don't- we're essentially
Magnus
at a
afterwards,
right
after the
now.
testing.
It's not an
We
We ran into a
aggressive
forest that
takeover.
was
At least
pretty,
not bad, because they would have been a thrall.
I wouldn't say it wasn't a nice place.
We right now, you know the three types of symbiosis in nature, right?
God.
Indeed.
Mutualism, parasitism, and
Magnus
one in the
mentioned
middle.
about something
Right now we're hitting
demonic.
at the one in the middle, which
Could
is
easily ran
just
into
say that.
something.
the symbiote benefits.
The thing is, if you want to
without
get in the area
harming
first and
or
set up a
harming
seclusion zone before testing,
Or keeping her
Parasitism.
hostage.
you may have been able to avoid this altogether.
Again, as
Sure.
long as she is alive, V
Well,
knows we will not act.
Before,
Magnus,
before,
they will lose that shield.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sent.
But yeah,
We just don't know if
before
she
she
is
ran off,
attempting-
there was nothing around before the forest.
Nothing around before she ran off.
Yeah,
She ran towards it.
during the testing.
Took hold.
When it has a host,
Yeah,
I don't
yes.
know.
during the testing, there was nothing around us at all.
We don't know if it's attempting to try and
Um,
push for
It's
mutual zone,
specifically
attempting to stay
what
neutral,
happened
or
after
it is trying
they ran
to
off somewhere
essentially create a form
that
of
she ran into
pacifism
something.
without
That
us
place
either, A,
was
catching
honestly
on,
definitely not
or
secured.
B, without completely screwing over the house.
That's what I'm trying to say.
There's
No, I
a
get
wild
that.
card, and we have no clue which they're leaning.
How secure is this place?
I have full control over it. I wasn't going to say this yet, but we're sitting right over top of the current ley line that keeps me alive. So
Oh.
we have all the mana and
For
security.
me to be here. That's what my void is reacting to. Too much magic,
sure?
too much mana. I'm a walking
There's a-
amplification.
There's a mana suppression shield around it. Mana can't flood into here. It just powers through
I
certain
see.
runic points.
That's probably the runic points I felt, but yeah.
Are you
Well,
sure?
I can nullify a lot when it's too much. I start reacting, but either way, I was thinking to try and connect. I have connected with Magnus before. After the incident, where they're almost pretty much completely, utterly broken.
Alright.
I couldn't
So,
connect anymore, I was rejected.
Well, things have stabilized a bit. Maybe you could give it another shot.
She also scanned for 2 void signatures.
alright. I do have
Her
something.
own and
I do have
unknown.
something to say.
Right.
So,
You mentioned that
going
there
back
is
to the
one
testing.
that
So,
their
obviously,
mind's been able to process, right?
at the moment before on Monday,
Like
her
I
arm
can't think of it.
wasn't taking any mana, right?
I was thinking more like a mental
But
block,
we, Akira, at least,
Something like
tried to
Potato.
pretty much inject mana into the arm to see
may
if it
not be
will
good
take it
at-
then,
At
right?
overanalyzing a
So, at first nothing happened,
weird
but then
energy siphoning parasite.
I guess
but if there's one thing I'm
some
good at,
sort of
it's
thing
psychology.
pulled
If
Akira
it
in,
has
trying
a
to suck her
personality,
mana.
anything at all, I can maybe use it as a
Me and Shayna had
even
to
I
pull her out
From the sound of it, it does.
away
seem
from
to be.
Anna's arm.
That's why I'm thinking if we
That's it.
can
Tasting and
find a way
everything.
to communicate
Yeah.
with them without obviously.
But it
getting our
was
head bashed
the
in,
funny part
then
is
that means
even
we
after
can pick up
after that,
mannerisms
I
and
took
other
out a
things,
mana
hints
crystal
and such.
and tried to just let Magnus
Maybe I'd
touch
be
the
best
mana crystal, right?
suited for trying to initiate
Nothing
a
happened.
conversation.
Just
Not
pushed
for
it
any
away.
particular reason of trust, but more the fact that I'm
Si-
not exactly like
lightning,
that's worth
on the
the
other hand,
trouble.
when we
I don't
tried to
have any
test that
magic
with
or-
lightning,
or
it
special
just
Was it her void hand or her normal hand?
void
To
hand
be there because
that the mana was
if
injected
something were to
into.
happen void related. I
But
can
yeah,
shield you
the
from
light.
I get that. I'm talking about which hand was the lightning
Very
on.
basic,
Oh, the
very
lightning?
susceptible to be caught.
Same her void arm.
The only weird thing I have about me is that I have an absurdly
It just
high
electrocuted
seizure
her,
tolerance.
very much.
Even
That's
Frederick and I don't know what the
too many
hell is
unknowns.
up with that.
Yeah,
I assume it's just due to the fact that I can take in a lot of
but
information. and
I
well,
think
seizure
that's
is information.
what
I
really
see.
kind of put everything into
But I'm pretty
action.
sure if Void
The
got
reason
into me,
why
it'd
she
probably
just ran
ravage
off
my body like no
afterwards.
tomorrow.
Depending on which type.
The whole, literally the definition
I'd
of just
like to think I can maybe keep on
fucking
in my
around and
mind,
finding
but
out.
I won't be surprised if it would exploit my insecurities.
I'll have to figure it out in due time.
She
Of course,
felt
it's like that.
energized after taking the mana from Akira. That was the thing.
Besides,
That
I
same
like
old
to say I know
feeling
my
that she
limits.
used to have.
That's good.
why do you think I, despite wanting to help Magnus, I still used to touch Void with a 6-foot pole? I know that if one mishap and I'm done for. But
That is actually fairly clever. People tend to screw around with things willy-nilly.
What
I
else?
Why
want to be
did
able to
you-
help Magnus at least somehow.
Oh.
Even if it's just helping.
Oh
him
yeah, I
mentally
mean,
focus.
besides that,
I've seen
fighting,
a friend go through this, you know?
I actually got to see Reeve for myself, finally.
I am a different case of...
Looks like her and everything
quirky.
got the axe, though.
Point still
Wait,
stands.
wait.
You got your
They
own
fully
drawing
manifested?
I know.
Yeah, everything.
Both of you, over here.
The axe?
V fully manifested. V was
Weird
originally
aura.
what I was told was a mental fragmentation, which I'm gonna hate saying this. Me and Fumi are planning something in the future once we get the rune set up. I'm gonna use a talisman to dreamwalk into Magnus's mind to talk to V directly.
I'm going to try and coax her out as well, using my void.
But
I wish, if either way which we do, we should definitely have Bianca at least analyze it. They are a psychologist. Every single detail, every single mannerism is needed here, because their words are, as of we know.
one other crucial thing before the fight, when I fought V and Akira, she spat up blood. Don't know why.
Okay, that brings me to another thing.
But I guess.
When I brought
this
up to Fumi, he told me what Magnus was gonna do early on with the whole starving of the void. She was gonna jam her arm into a bag of mana crystals, especially the one I gave her, to see if she could force feed the arm. He stopped her before that. But apparently something was going on. Apparently, like, palpitations, almost like heart attacks, or other, like, painful endeavors the longer she goes without feeding the void, or whenever she tried using the void powers. Maybe this is the lashback.
Maybe. Could possibly be.
We could ask him right now.
Alright, I have a plan to get us answers.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I think you and me and Natalia have all this.
I doubt that the three of us have
What do you mean?
the same idea.
Well, let's hear your idea.
Let's hear yours.
It reloads me into a new instance.
Relaunch
Use
VRChat.
Nidhogg's lure.
I just did.
Ah, fuck.
As we know, one of the shatters seems to be rather desperate for sources of evil.
From last
You and
Call,
What's up?
one of his generals, or one of his most trusted, is a certain someone's shatter.
You want to dangle the fish bait.
Okay.
I don't know who
Why?
this someone is.
You do.
I don't from
You
this
carry-
vague description.
You carry his counterpart's sword.
Fuck.
He's Ether.
Makes my guess. Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is the most likely one to get us our answers.
I know.
The other possibility would be to try and talk to V, but we all know where this might end up, and I'm not willing to take that risk again.
Well,
We have some ideas when it comes to V. While we cannot trust her words, there is other means. For the sake of I don't know if she's listening, I cannot say it out loud what we have planned. But we might have ideas where we could pull some answers. Sadly not through words, because we don't know if we can trust her words. There's two ways we have thought about this, but again, one is trying to utilize my void. Before the incident, which caused her to have 2 void signatures, I could connect to Magnus. But if I'm going to try and focus mostly on Magnus's void, see if I can't bypass the other one. The other one, Zach, had an idea. But before we start going for the one who cuts better than Kamanari, let's try and talk to V.
Cuts better than Kaminari?
We got a piece of Magnus's axe. Kaminari doesn't cut that clean.
I see.
Second entity.
So, What I'm hearing is either we FAFO or we do a 20-minute adventure.
So it's
Isn't that the
Fafo or
same
Fafo?
thing?
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same shit.
We either Fafo with, well, one of the Shattered, or we Fafo with V. What are we feeling?
Personally speaking, I'd rather Fafa with Shattered F.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for?
Because if we're all there, it's not very likely to just come out.
Probably not.
So what do we use as bait?
It's the dragon.
That explains a bit.
And how are we going to ensure he gets the enticing part?
Shattered Elbon, from what Magnus has told me, and from the patterns of the bits of his attacks, he's desperate to get his hands on soul crystals or something similar, or a set even, if he can. Dragons guys are just that.
And it'll be so.
The same fates.
He'll be so focused he won't be able to notice someone in play, ready to, well, lure something else out.
Correct, because I'm sure not trying to lure it himself, seeing as he himself doesn't really seem to make an appearance all that often. Considering the last time I dispatched Magnus and a few others to the Cauldron, it was not him himself who was there, but rather Shattered F and Shattered Lloyd. So my odds aren't that bad. Am I fully going to do this alone? No. Of course,
Actually, I was
Fucking better not.
Exactly.
I was actually going to volunteer that I go on this mission. I don't have an Aether signature due to my lack of mana. He wouldn't be able to pick me up.
That's...
We're currently near a surge site. If we want the best advantage...
You're all getting the wrong idea. The idea isn't... I'm essentially having you all on call should the wrong Shattered appear and attack me, that we can dispatch of them. If it's him, then I try to talk to him, because the last time, when Bile tried to mess with my head and came to rescue him, he merely said, "It is good to see you again," and vanished. Shattered F
You're
may
on
not
good
have
terms.
actual good terms. I'm
Quote,
still going
unquote.
to kill him, don't get me wrong.
Not
Good
trying to
terms.
kill him terms.
Again, there's a surge site near here. If y'all go out now, there's some weaponry and foundry systems here that we can use to prep up everyone else.
Should he attack me, I know what I have to do. He's still a voidling. Ice will still kill him.
So, how soon are we moving?
If it was up to me right now. But on the truth of gods, fine.
Oh yeah, fuck no, no.
God's spoken.
Because all Freddy wants to do is have a talk. That's all he wants. No fight, just talk.
I just want to talk to
him.
Just a few questions, but if you still say no, then that's fine.
It's more, I had to leave 15 minutes ago, so...
Oh.
Go!
I'm still
Go!
something.
Then
Then-
go! It's more like I had to go back. Continue.
I'll
God
find
is
a proper time
indecisive.
to make preparations.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Maybe we
But
could
I'd
do
rather-
something as well.
Yes.
Remember what you carry. And remember who I'm
Oh.
connected to.
Yep, there he goes.
There goes
There
the
goes
music.
God.
Maybe we can give him a nasty surprise if he does become a bit
Oh god.
quirky, as they say.
Fucking hell.
As a defensive, of course.
Oh god.
I have a contingency.
I would like more than one.
I'm about to say, would you mind filling us in on what this contingency is?
Ice magic. It's that simple.
Okay. No, it's just I brain still fuzzled after today's mission, where a lot of people decide to have suicidal contingencies.
Oh. Right.
That's also what I meant, is that my void most likely takes to cold. So what we could do is at least imbue the axe with a very tight, very cold type.
Sorry, Zach, I'm using a little bit of your liquor. I think now's the time for an Irish coffee.
Maybe.
Just don't grab the Everclear. I put
And
it in the
he
bourbon
cannot
bottle.
really interact with that because my void would reject
I
him.
just grabbed some ale.
Good.
Come on, dude.
I know.
Fuck. Gosh.
I don't know.
It just
I'm just
becoming more.
trying to do something without just having to sit on my twiddling my thumb, sitting on my butt, and watching everything happen.
Fair enough.
How do you think I feel? Why do you think I'm drinking alcohol?
I will also say this. We can use this as a forward operations for those, considering this is far away enough from all forms of, well, cities, so we don't have to worry about fallout or anything like that. So if a battle does break out, bring the sun. So.
I had a couple of locations in mind that I know are desolate ruins. I've been doing a lot of wandering recently.
Don't get lost. I remember there was some show I was watching where this guy got lost every other episode. Create a segue.
That's not me. I've been taught to navigate.
Fair.
Anyway, is there anything else you want to discuss? Otherwise, I'll be heading to Orlando Soccer as there's a customer waiting for me, I think.
Oh, right, Patty.
Oh boy.
You know?
Let's not get into it then.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad. It's just we pulled a prank. They had to stick up their ass.
Oh.
The usual. Anyways, nothing.
But besides that, I think
that's all it was. Nothing bad.
I think I said all I need.
Yeah.
Actually,
I've got my dumb idiot ideas, but I ain't moving on.
Oh boy.
it actually answered some of more of my guesses from the past, so it's kind of crazy and making my mind blow up right now. Yeah. Other than that, that's everything.
We're on standby.
Plan a day to do the thing.
Irish coffee?
If you do not want me to proceed with this plan, then say it now.
I don't. But that's my opinion.
Then I won't.
As I said in that point, we aren't going against any of the Shattered alone. I don't care what it seems like. No one goes.
The point I was making.
Doesn't matter if it's just talking or anything.
Then you didn't hear what I was saying. I clearly stated that I'll have you all on call should something happen.
And the last time that happened, we nearly lost someone.
Okay.
Okay, then I will sit on my bum and do nothing.
Welcome to the club.
Bullshit, Natalia. And you know that.
Alright.
For months
Everyone
now,
calm.
I've been doing nothing but having to watch all of this happen. Unable to help you, unable to help Kami, unable to help Magnus.
And I feel just the same. We both warned him, and he still ended up like that. I can't really help Kami, because everything is just so difficult. I can't help so many people, and all I do is watch them suffer. The symbiote ripped Arthur's heart out, and if it wasn't for Akira's quick thinking, we wouldn't have gotten him back. He nearly killed 3 of his troops as well. It was just by the thin of their lives that they survived. I don't know what's half of the things that is going on.
Want me abscond from them for a bit.
Neither do I. You know more than I do. I'm in the dark, Natalia. I'm in the dark about you. I'm in the
You were
dark
dragged
about
out of the
Tommy. I'm
room.
in the dark about Magnus.
Ugh.
I'm entirely in the dark. I only ever hear the aftermath.
That's what I do too. Do you know why I have to stop? Why I have been captured my ears off by Zach, and why Lloyd is not letting me do a lot of things. What always is stopping me? She pulls down the neck, and you see cracks crawling up from her chest. Inside, you don't see flesh or blood, there's just void energy. I don't know what's happening. I can't give you answers. It hurts every time I use too much of my void. The simulation yesterday was enough to trigger a reaction. The last thing I want to worry about is you going and talking to any of the Shattered. I get it, we need answers. But can we do it in a less suicidal way? There must be another one. It is suicidal. I rather trust V than I trust any of the Shattered.
And for all
Me and Lance nearly got our head crushed in. We have our arms mutated. You lost your arm. Magnus is infected by another Shattered, and I don't know what else they've done.
For all we know, at the current moment, it could be Shattered F that actually helped Magnus. My biggest theory is that V is the very manifestation of that hunger.
That would be the safest solution to all of this.
Hmm.
Rather than going up the ladder further.
Analyzing V, in that case, would analyze how her hunger behaves.
But at the same time, we don't have that luxury or that knowledge. Either choice we make, we're in the same situation of risk. We ask V, we take too long. We ask a Shattered, we risk the ball game.
Too easy.
We're playing with fire. Either choice we make. It's just a matter of which one the team is going to go with. Because no one's facing this alone, obviously.
I risk either way.
Frederick even said we would be on call. It's a
We
risk.
were on call for those as well. There was hours later, we had 15 different SOS pings. They have gone berserk and we nearly lost the other one. It's been how many weeks? And I haven't even felt a single sensation from him. I don't even know if he's ever going to wake up.
Good. If that's the case, then forget my idea. Then I will stand by and wait what conclusion the team comes to.
It's getting late. We're concluding this on another day when everyone's rested. Let me go check on the other two.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is. I am just a cleanup crew after all.
That's not what you are.
Evidence suggests otherwise. In recent time, I'm nothing more than a blade to on the field. I'm in the dark about all of this. About you, Kami, Magnus, Zack. Offer. I don't even know what happened to Lloyd. That form he took on Sunday? Never seen it.
It's because the spirit that inhabits him has told us to be quiet so he can be properly tested.
Fair enough.
If you want to know, my doors are always open. You know this.
I know. So am mine. For what it's worth.
Hmm.
Let me know if you need to talk later, alright? Things sound like it was getting pretty when I left.
That'll be fine.
As long as you're being honest on that.
Not sure if I am.
I don't think he is.
I can kind of tell, but I just assume he doesn't want Natalia getting hurt.
What's that? Oh, God, that okay.
Or me either, because I was getting ready to jump in and act as a sort of stealth sniper to keep him company. But I'm not exactly the best person to place on guard duty.
I think it's more the fact that we just still don't have much information on anything really that's been going on. Too many variables, too many unknowns. Making one move could lead to many moves or something worse.
I've had situations like this, but honestly, if we just sit here with decision paralysis, something's gonna smack us upside in the face before we have a chance to even make a move. I say we make a move now and deal with the consequences rather than just sitting like ducks.
Make a move.
If that plan isn't happening, the only one that I could think of that I did agree with Fumi and Zack to talk to V.
Going with what Frederick said, his plan?
Before Frederick's plan, Zack
Zach's
came to
plan
me saying...
was the...
Yes.
could try that.
Honestly, I have no way of coaxing out V myself.
But at the
Really,
same...
I just have to wait for an I'd have to wait for either an opportunity, or somehow we'd have to find a way for B to safely, well, come out into the forefront without her, well, trying to eat me. Though, I don't think I'd exactly make a good meal. I'm literally just flesh. No mana, no, nothing special.
I don't want to think about it, please.
My bad.
I'm already still very
This
iffy
bitch. Anyway.
what I did to Sheena right now. But that's consequences on my end since I decided to fuck around and find out.
No coming. Where you at?
Relax, I ain't mad at all or anything like that, and I wouldn't blame yourself either. I mean, sure, you're the one
Bitch.
find out. So what happened? I'm sure she's been through worse. I mean, have you seen the scars on her? Besides,
yeah. She told
if
me.
she let herself get as messed up as she did, it's because she trusts you.
I think,
I
right?
still need to apologize to Akira again. As well.
I think right now we just need to let everyone cool down first and actually choose something to do.
Rather heated.
Just a little bit. No,
Yeah.
I lost my side. I lost my head. Just a little bit.
Wanna get some food or something?
Into the abyss.
No.
I mean, I could have figured things were gonna go south regardless of what I was going to say. So I knew it was gonna lead to
High tension and everything.
It's because you've got a bunch of people passionate about your condition, and we all have zero clue what the fuck we're doing.
Well, it's not just that. It's like literally everything happening.
There's a lot
Learning as time
happening.
goes on. That's all that matters.
But we have to do something. Ow. We have to do
Trying figure
something.
myself out at the same time. Makes me want to fucking.
All you can do is keep
Honestly,
communication open.
I'd probably focus on you figuring out yourself while we figure out what's going on with the void stuff.
It's very hard to do so, you know, the void stuff
Yeah.
is so connected to me, Bianca. It's like a really hard
I'm
thing.
aware of that. I'm saying in the theoretical.
Oh, God.
Riz,
Honestly.
Kami, and Nat.
Yeah, I think they
still on there?
left.
They warped out. I had to check on the ley line. I think
I
they
swear,
both warped out. This place isn't anchoring anyone here. You don't have to go to the crystal leave. You don't have to go to the crystal enter. Once you're here once, the system recognizes you. And it's a safe haven of sorts.
I swear, no offense to V, but the first time I'm seeing them, I'm spraying them with lukewarm water for being vague and confusing.
I feel I should at least contact Kami. It was very sudden for me to bring up all that. I was gonna hold off.
Right? You're overworking, you're overthinking, you're getting yourself riled up on a chance that you don't really need to.
It's not even. It's not even that. Kami's dealing with her own shit. Me bringing
We
up
all are.
mine, I don't think it's not helping either. So. Time to apologize to more people.
First off, calm down. Secondly, we're all knuckleheads. And third off, I'm the one who called them here, so that's on me. Okay? And also, we all got our own fucking problems. We all got our own train wrecks. We got our own bullshit going on. But we confide in one another. We find safety in getting the others to know, or helping them understand, or them helping us understand.
People
That's
tend to
why
have a lot.
we're-
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
That's
Peter.
why we're stuck to being together with everyone one way or another. There's no way in the hell any of us are ever going to stay distant from anyone or any of each other.
Even in the hardest times.
Yeah, especially Mr. Group Avoider over here. Oh, every time I see you are in the back away from a group, you cannot say that.
I think the way that I always put, I always tend to notice studying people and stuff like that. People tend to be a lot more willing to help other people with their problems instead of themselves.
Yeah,
I guess it's just because they make it more difficult.
I see that a lot in Kami, but I don't say anything. I do the same shit.
All people do the same shit. It's normal.
You know what? Once we at least
Part of
get
being
this there, or just being sentient altogether, once we get all this shit settled, I think MILF as a whole needs to say, "Fuck it, we're buying a cruise liner, or we're restricting it to us only. We need a reprieve from everything."
Yeah.
And everyone of MILF, everyone.
To lock ourselves in a cruise ship just to have fun. That's it. No more bullshit that needs to
one
fucking
whole
happen.
week.
1 whole week of just pure fun. That's it. That's all we need. Nothing more.
I might be able
We
to
can
call up
handle
a
it.
favor.
Hmm.
Or two, so.
It kind of whispers like, just make sure to refit the, you know how some cruise ships have a morgue? Make sure to refit the morgue into a fighting arena.
Why the fuck does it have a morgue?
Because sometimes old people die on cruise ships and they need to store them.
Why are we talking about old people
Why,
now?
they don't just put them in dehydrated?
No.
Oh. What? What were we gonna say? What were we gonna say? Huh?
Why the fuck is my
comedic timing.
Why the fuck is my digivice going off?
Bianca, we're out of milk.
We're going to the grocery store, Magnus. Come on.
Oh, wait, what?
God. I'm coming with you. I'll need to pick a bag.
You know, fuck it. Yeah, why not?
We're out of mail.
Yes.
My
God.
God. That got so heated.
Fucking time.
It did! Oh my God!
Bianca really just dragged Magnus out, just like, Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Apologize.
Yes, but here's the problem. I rolled an 8. Her voice doesn't sound what you use.
Hang on, I'm trying to ban Mr. Claim your views. There we go.
Oh, someone was.
So normally.
Stop spinning. Stop spinning.
But here's the thing.
Okay, we just hugged them. Hugged them.
Oh my God, you two. You two.
Really sorry.
Hey, you two, get over there.
Bitches, get over here.
Keeping people from doing things, but not contact anymore.
You're fine.
Hug Nat. Hug Nat.
Frederick is very certain that nothing bad will happen because Shadow from Minori isn't after him.
No, but he's after everyone else.
I'm one-handing this shit, bro.
See, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm scot-free from that list.
Around for V. I think I can trust V since I trust you.
I don't know, I'm just here.
See, I'm
just
scot-free
here,
from
man.
that list.
I'm really sorry. I feel really bad because I don't like keeping players from doing what they want to do, but it's just like Nat is already regressing. She just can't anymore.
How to deal with it, but she does
No,
know how to
again,
when
Frederick
it
fully
comes to mental
understands. He's just frustrated that he is just there sitting on his thumb.
Meanwhile,
Like, he
Bianca
doesn't know
in the
what's
back.
happening to Zach. He doesn't know what's happening to Nat. He doesn't know what's happening to Kami. He doesn't know what's. He just doesn't know at all.
Nobody knows what's happening with Nat. That's the point.
Bianca's just staring like at this
Stop
two's
spinning.
argument, and like she's so tempted to say just first time.
What?
Bianca very
What does
much
that
has a
mean?
lot of situations because of her own weakness she can't do shit about.
I don't hear anything.
Man.
No, it's not the first time, and that's for Frederick either.
That's the problem.
But he
Oh.
hates
Ah.
it. He hates it so much.
Yeah. Bianca
I hate
just
this.
kind of got used to it over time that she's not very good at helping people stronger than her.
Jeez. Because
It's one of the parts of her
well.
melancholy.
I don't know.
Inferiority.
It really feels like
Everyone
friends
encounters those.
not knowing what other friends are doing is just like the default now.
I'm actually gonna Osaka and look for Patty.
Have fun.
Have fun,
Again,
guys.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. I fully understand.
Oh.
Like Frederick fully understands where Nat is coming from. Which is also why he didn't yell back but tried to remain calm.
Oh, so she's not like angry and such. She's just so fucking scared. She's terrified. That's what's caused her to be getting into that state again. Because she's literally playing through the scene of when they went to find them. And then she's just like thinking of all of the bad scenarios of how she would find Frederick, and it's completely, utterly freaking her out. Like, it is pure fear.
Just Frederick?
But yeah, Frederick is just not gonna do anything. He's been told, no, let's not.
Yeah, again, it's not in my nature to do so, but like...
No, again, like, Frederick fully understands. Oh, Sealy, I still would love to do it, because, I want to be involved with these storylines, but I just can't, because everything always happens when I'm at work.
I mean, with the Rata stuff, it is going to be planned around your schedule.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, because it's like, if there's something that happens, it's someone fucking around and finding out. But all of the main things I am planning is going to be on a day you are also available.
What'd you do?
When I was describing stuff, so I may need to grab everyone to say it.
But yeah, I gotta go to Orlando.
Yeah.
Alright. I will see you all later.
Damn, I feel bad for you two. Honestly, feel bad for you two in character.
Okay, see you all later.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.
Okay. But you still need something?
Oh no, I was going to mention a thing that I accidentally botched that Frost told you. Because my fucking brain was like going everywhere, and I told him just say it for me.
Got it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hold up.
Bye.
Why?
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. I have
my
everyone
voice
here.
changer got resetted.
You're what?
Oh, that's why I didn't hear it. Okay.
What got reset?
I'll fix that later.
Oh, okay.
There's a thing I accidentally botched when I was talking about what happened on Monday, that being the whole thing of V instead of attacking Akira, Yoon, and Sheena due to, like, hunger or whatnot, she decided to leave the area. That was the thing I botched so badly.
Okay, so V was not initially hostile. But only became hostile
she was not.
on Pursuit.
She was not hostile on Pursuit.
Oh.
Can we go and read a book?
So, wait.
I got bad news for you.
I was trying to read a book.
Remember the point?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait a minute, not again.
Homie? My brother in Christ.
Do we need to add nursing into the list?
No, we don't need to do anything. I'm just pointing out the points.
Points exactly.
Remember the
status.
Okay, what is it? Where oh god, where is that at?
Status on Discord.
This is right.
Bad is first. Go to second. I'm about to post the update.
Where are you? Oh my goodness.
Hold on.
I'm about to post the update for today.
Where is it? Is it in working in Discord or no? Is it somewhere else?
No. Now I just updated it.
I'm going to kill everyone and then kill them again.
I'm trying.
I can't do this anymore.
No, I just updated it.
Is
You
any
just-
do I contribute to the point counter at all negatively?
And
That doesn't-
everyone
that
does.
doesn't help at
So, huh?
I'm trying to find it.
That didn't help at all. That didn't help. It
I
just
have no idea
gets
what you're
worse.
talking about.
I don't know.
So-
His
where the
fucking counter with he has a
Yeah.
like a system of like anything negative happening, the scale. It's like a scaling thing between good and bad things happening with Zach. Right now,
Zach's mental fortitude.
that.
So you know
It was
Infamous
already-
how they have the good and the bad balance.
No, I have never. I
Okay.
want to play Infamous, but I've never played it.
So think of it like this: a good karma versus bad karma, but this is mental balance versus chaos.
He
Chaos
keeps
is
track
annoying.
of. Yeah, he keeps track of it in his status on Discord.
Okay.
I'm looking at the
First
Discord.
number is bad. The second number is good. That's the current race.
Jesus fucking Christ, there's a fucking.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, we can do the mini scene.
Yeah, mini scene.
You'll have a mini
Because I
scene?
feel bad
Yeah.
for just bringing it up to Kami like that, and I was gonna wait on it. Stop doing that.
But let me give you scratchies. Let me.
You can kiss my ass. How's that? I'll turn around. You
Alright.
can kiss my ass.
Oh,
I'm in VR. I can do some outland.
Hey, don't be a degenerate.
We
Where,
play
what
VRChat.
world do you
We're
want
too past
What
that.
world do you want to do this? in? That is up to you because I'm going to you. What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck are you
So,
doing?
what kind of sensors and scans does this place have?
None right now because it's still being built. Out of a
Wait,
D1000, this is 54 in construction.
What?
Out of 1,000 points, this is only 54 points. I can only roll a D10 every week. This
Alright.
place is being built.
Well, not left. She left through void walking, and you can feel just. You can actually just feel the heavy void smog and dark ether, because she's having a void and dark ether discharge.
Is it the similar like smog that, or like the fog thing that we saw on
wait,
Silver Key?
wait, ah! Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh,
I may have
Yes, because the only void smog's one way, but this is way thicker.
I don't know that. I just wanted to
Yeah,
ask.
no, but this
just
one
wanted
is.
to-
Yeah, I need to think. But yeah, no, she's completely going unstable.
I also got to see her eyes. Finally.
What do you think?
Magnus got very
you
concerned,
missed
very
the funny. Oh, you missed
What
the
happened?
funny.
What happened in there? Did I miss a funny in there? What the fuck happened? God damn it.
Somewhat,
Bianca!
yeah.
Why did you drag me away? Ah! Fuck!
So close! So close! It's so far away!
it just wasn't meant to
Bianca
be.
dragged her away because everything was getting too intense, and Magnus was not.
I don't know who. I know Frederick saw it, but I don't know who else saw it.
Saw what?
Their eyes.
Oh, I
Not
mean,
the eyes.
I think I did.
Listen,
not?
I saw
Oh,
Berserker
it's the
meter.
voice.
I saw mom and dad were fighting, so I dragged the child out of the room.
Okay.
That is essentially
So
what happened.
Auntie Bianca had
Are
to
you talking
drag
about the voice? Or
No, I'm
was
looking
something
for- I'm
else
looking for
when
a
I
specific
wasn't in
world
there?
That I can do a
The funny
scene with
thing
Magnus.
that I've
I
been
think I
like
found
telling you
one.
about, but I'm not telling you
Oh, dear.
about, because I think
Yeah.
only Frederick saw it. I think
Oh, okay.
Kaminari might have.
Ah!
Nah.
Okay.
I seen the
If I
eyes
don't know
already.
what it is, if I didn't
I
even
gotta-
fucking see it, that means I
It's going to
see it.
Wait, hold
I
on.
gotta go,
So-
so Magnus, I will give you Baps.
So,
I know that world. Anyway, yes.
I seen
I
your
hope
eyes,
you
right?
enjoy Bianca
That you had?
interludes.
The
of
red-
You've seen them
the-
because you saw it when
the
she
red and the blue.
transformed, but it's not that one.
Yes.
It's not one that
know.
one.
No, no,
Just
even in
the
this
fact that
model,
some
like
cruise
you
liners
turn
have
up your
morphs, by
visor
the way.
for
They actually have
the other
those hurt
time.
people die while on the ship.
Yeah,
Or
but you had already seen it, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
Going.
Yeah.
I'm
It's the
gonna
other
go
thing,
watch
but I
this.
think only Frederick saw. If found, maybe not in that model.
Maybe. Hold on, what are they doing? Oh, okay.
Magnus gonna talk to Kaminari because we all got dumped on her.
You're gonna... Or you can just
No, because
go.
my battery is about to go bye-bye.
Oh, my thing just crashed. Hold up.
Oops.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna go and watch and see what happens. Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I'm going to head out.
Yeah, so this right here is your starting point, like right here. And by basicality, by the way, we're currently...
Yeah. Jeez, I just got
we're
here.
currently in Kamura, Astera. Actually, no.
Kamura.
Actually, yes. Yeah, Astera.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Because there's a
Astera.
specific place
Beatrice.
that Ash goes to.
I'm trying to
just
find some DM
what's it called?
that music.
Just to meditate and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
That would be funny if it was
There's
raining.
one...
Do you have music that you want?
No, not really. I got my own.
You got your own? Okay.
That's playing in my... No, I mean, I don't have
Oh,
this
it's
model,
playing
but
in your head.
I got it. Yeah.
I'll play music in my head too if that's the case. I have a good song for this area.
But basicality, we're in Kamura, far from like any other civilization.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of few that Kami has built herself. This is what's called the the Iron Samurai Shrines, which only her and funny enough Raiju as well has built. It's basically a place of respite.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But
I find it funny how certain places Magnus is like the first to find out in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the second time this is happening. First with Fumi, and now it's with Kami.
Oh boy.
And also, before anything, I was gonna end the events that came after that scene, and then you want to like contact Kami. If you wanted to actually like contact her and where she is, she's right here. She'll give you like coordinates.
Did you get your Malice voice mod working, or is it not?
It resetted itself. may have to remake it again.
That sucks.
It's
Okay.
gay as hell.
Man.
So I'm just going to deal. I'm gonna have to do this voice.
Gotcha, but I'll keep in mind that.
Hmm.
Is this like
she built it herself.
Yeah. No. Is it like a shrine? Does it have spirits roaming about it?
No. She just built it herself, and yes.
But I'll keep it in mind that you're supposed to sound like Mass, so just so I get the idea that no, you're not okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, cards up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very nice. Ooh, what? Oh. Ah, there's Kami. Great, yeah, that's just.
There's nothing special about this place. We didn't build it by magical means. Supposedly, shrines should be the gateway towards heaven. But we see it as a place where you can just go and be blessed.
I've never seen anything like this, so I can't really say anything. I'm sorry for how things went down earlier at Zach's place. I wanted to tell you in a different manner, or when I was ready or when you were ready.
The more that we hear about things happening left and right, we question why our offer is always being declined. That has happened several times before. We offer, and then, believe it or not, people just say, "We can handle that. We can handle it ourselves." And end up in the worst way possible.
I still keep your offer in mind. That whole thing on Monday was just... I didn't know how you were mentally. I was going to call you. You were going to be my first, but... I care for your mental I care for your sanity as well, considering what's been happening with you. You're dealing with your own things too.
We just don't understand. Everything went down after that day. Why us? Why him? Why you, Natalia, and Arthur? It doesn't make sense.
I wish I had the answers too. Even I don't know. And I've been trying. Nothing goes anywhere. I'm just playing a waiting game.
Even Even Ace is trying to budge things here and there, but problem is just too much sometimes. Whatever's wrong with us, you know. Your case concerns us the most, and the fact that we heard about brawling. We don't know. We don't know what to do. We don't know much about the void. All we know is that it just takes. Just like our bond. Just like Fuminori before you even met him. People have the audacity to even say that we're in the wrong.
I'm sorry for how things are going right now.
I just wanted help. You don't care about the condition. We've been back and wrong.
We'll figure out something. Just hope it doesn't happen too late. Something like that. No, I'm just more fearful on V's condition. I've never seen her weak, so when I've encountered her, it worried me. And talking to Bianca when she dragged me away, saying that V's an extension of me, literally me. Seeing me like that. And remembering her words that there's going to be a day where I'm going to be alone without anyone or the void, nothing. And I'm on my own. I don't know what's going to happen. Something is going to happen. And I don't know when. And now it's like, now I have to think about what Bianca said a while back. Treat every day I have like it's my last. If it is coming down to that.
You're telling me you don't have much time?
I don't know. But how I'm seeing things, maybe. I'm just more so thinking very negatively than trying to think positive. Because that's all I hear. Negative, negative, negative about the void. About my condition, about what's happening. That's all I see.
Ever since that we got Fuminori back against Yarrow, we thought we had a fighting chance. We thought that we had someone in our ranks that we can trust and then fight against him because he was under him. He has a lot of information. We thought of him as just an ally. But the problem was that the more that we bonded with him, bantered, the void was taking him as well. You can see it, it's all around his body. It has came to us that we have to be there by his side. Because who knows for a fact that one day he's going to plan to take him. That's gonna happen to you as well. Not only scares us, but also angers us as well. Can't do nothing.
I really do fault myself. I felt like I did. From what I can see, it sped up the process. Fucking mistakes.
We don't understand by the fact that the void is taking you in from Nori, but not the rest of the other voidlings as well.
I mean, his void is different now. And I'm a similar case with just having someone's fucking arm attached to me.
Every single card is against us. We are always having the dead man's hand. We don't know what to do. We just want to destroy things. We wish we can just come up against Yarrow and just rip his throat out. Go against V, and then just say, just leave you alone. The Shattered as well. But we know for a fact that we are only going to get ourselves hurt, and we're going to get belittled by it. We're not doing anything. We're just sitting on our asses. But I guess that's the reality nowadays. Being a hero will be seen as a very, very stupid, very, very suicidal thing to do. The things we don't care. You just want your life. We don't care that Malice took us that day, so long as that Fumanor is alive. So you don't have to worry about anything else. What can we do?
Right now, not a lot other than just be by my side. Just have company. Should things go even more south. Just be there. Keep me company. Just make good memory.
Fine then.
I know how badly y'all want to help. And I wish things were more easier for all of you too.
You understand as well for all of you, for us, but still a lot more to go through. That we even don't know as well.
Wanna go? Continue. What are you gonna say?
Well, really, it's just we just have to be careful. We already lost a lot. We won't lose more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You wanna get something to eat to ease the mind a little. You're still sparking. Unless you want time for yourself still.
We'll go with you.
What did you say?
We'll go with you.
Who did it? I will cook. I've been wanting to cook, but everybody wants to go out for sushi or to restaurants and other places.
You can help me cook.
We're cooking curry then.
Fine by me. We could cook some curry. I don't think I've ever made curry. I think you might have to teach me.
We'll find something.
I'll find some ingredients that will be similar to that to make some curry.
Involve some peppers here and there.
Mm-hmm. I thought I'd take a picture of the night place. That is very nice to look at. The scenery is quite lovely.
This place is made for us. Away from everyone else.
Oh God, does that mean I'm the first to see this?
Just don't tell anyone.
You have my word. My lips are sealed. Though if I had a nickel for every time that I've seen someone's little personal place, I'd have two. And it's funny that I now have two. Cards are down.
Cards are down.
Man.
I feel bad for Kami. We had
Yeah.
a nice scene. We had a nice scene. I had a good scene with Kami.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very heartwarming.
Yeah. I never get these kinds of scenes with Kami.
That's why I was like, that's why I was like, do you want to do scene or not with that? Moments like these with characters are really fun because it's more in depth in a character's actions and how they truly feel. When it comes to talking with a singular person like that, it's so nice.
Yeah. Supposedly that should happen. That happened several times before with Ace, but it's getting more to a point where Ace is very, very much concerned about Kami and not really understanding what Kami really is about. So she's growing a little bit more distant, and she's focused more on her friends again.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's something.
Hunky is still on. Why? Oh, Frost is still alive. Oh, I think it's maybe are they doing the scene? What? I see the thumbnail of his model. I'm like, oh.
I don't see Zal online, so.
Why is he on? I thought he had to leave.
Good question.
That is a good question, and now I'm scared. Oh no, did I do something wrong?
Give me 1 second, let me just end stream real quick.
Oh.
Man.
actually. Who else is on? Yeah, Francis. Is it on or off? It's just, is my thing being stupid? Oh, it is. It is being stupid. Okay. Good to know. I was very, very concerned for a moment on why he was still online. My fucking VRChat's just
Borked.
slow. Yes, it is borked. It is very borked.
You know, now that I've been thinking about it, I think with you and everything, yeah, I think you.
No, my VRChat was just borked. Frost is offline. It just showed that he was still online. I was like, huh? Why are you still on? I thought you had to leave. No, it's borked. It's just being slow. Continue what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I think at a certain point, Yoon's gonna have a crash out at some point.
I think a lot of people are gonna have their moments to crash out.
It's that and the matter of just feeling useless. Because Yoon hasn't really done anything. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe
that's how
it.
everyone is. That's how everyone's feeling.
Because we all don't know what to do.
We all have the same flaws. Let's go.
Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, to be honest. Just feeling useless. That's the best I can say. I don't know.
I mean, again, a lot of people feel like that currently. So.
What I mean is just a lack of words right now. I can't really describe it.
When it comes to Kami's situation, it's very complicated, considering that she now has this, and her behavior is a little bit more different.
When she did this, was she actually able to feel the horns, or is it just it was just kind of like phasing through it in a way? I guess to put it like that.
So for something like this, she's like, since she already knows that people are seeing horns on Kami, so she's like feeling out where they are, and for that small moment, it's actually corporeal to her.
Oh, so she was actually able to touch them at that moment?
Yeah.
That means, oh no.
Okay, I could have figured. When she went like this, that's why I was like this. I was like, I wanted to kind of like break a little bit. Like, wait, did you actually fucking feel your horns for once? What?
What does that mean? That the condition is getting a little bit worse since you can actually feel it.
What's it called? Yeah, it's getting worse because of what happened during that scene in Prime Sector.
Oh, with that? Oh god. Ooh.
Yeah, it got worse.
Yeah, that whole situation at Zag's or at Prime Sector, it was just, yeah, like when literally Nat and Frederick were going back and forth. Ow. Yeah,
I know that. Good job.
I honestly could not say anything. I just like, if I say something, it just wouldn't help at all. I just stayed quiet. It was like, yeah. Because
we just left.
Yeah.
They get to cook together.
I looked at Nat before I left and then just slowly left. Also,
I did not know what else was happening out there. I mean, in that room, because Bianca decided to pray. Mother and father were waiting. I gotta drag the child away from this.
Yeah,
essentially.
Do you want to know? Like, out of character, do you want to know?
If Alban was still streaming, I'll probably look through his POV to see what happened.
I mean, I can just easily tell you.
No, I'd rather see it for myself.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, today was not nice. Like before we went off, because yeah, Usagi's character came back. I was totally frightened for the moment when I saw it happen. I was like, "You're supposed to be dead."
Yeah, I know. I know.
But in character,
aware.
I was like, "What the hell is this?"
And Kami wasn't very fond of that, like, at all. Like, a roaming soul that's going all out is like a bad thing towards her. It's like the conception of someone who's reviving out of, like, what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Apparently.
Yeah, I saw her walk around
Oh yeah.
when I came into the group, and I was just like, I recognize you. I'm not gonna say shit.
my like going through Yoon says like, okay, armor, big ass sword, aura, you're back. And then when I looked at their stream on Twitch, right? Yeah, apparently some people know out of character or out and in the character. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess some people do know what's happening with her. I was like, oh.
I mean, she did say in her stream she had a plan to bring her back. It was just going to take a bit.
Yeah. Oh, like I did not know a thing about any of that.
Yeah.
Because
no, that was to be expected.
I mean,
anyway.
yeah.
Knowing most like people when it comes to character deaths, so I wasn't that surprised.
I mean,
but to see her in armor and whatnot, I was like, interesting. Because all Magnus knew is that she died.
Yeah.
She didn't know about the whole thing, her coming back.
Same thing.
Seeing that was like, oh, I must be seeing things.
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck was that? I'm not gonna mention it.
Literally the same thing. When literally, like I think at the when I got to the group today, like when I saw her, like I approached and then literally Kami approached, and I'm like, we were like about the question, and then she went through Kami. I was like, okay, and then
all spiritual beings are corporeal to Kami.
Unless it's a reason behind it, then I don't know.
When I say all spiritual beings, literally all spiritual beings.
Yeah, like, I get that, but
matter.
Yeah, I don't know. But and then we went to go back to Frederick, and we kind of told Frederick, I was like, first thing was like, I'm gonna go investigate. And I was like, I saw them went that way, and we went in the building together, and then we saw Marigold and Diana. Frederick asked like, oh yeah, she just disappeared here in the bar area, and then that's it. I was like, oh okay, and we decided to just ignore it for now.
Oh
yeah,
gotcha.
That's what basically what happened.
Interesting.
God, but yeah, right now I think kind of everyone's fucked up right now with the amount of stuff that's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to do my little small bit when I finally take off the mask.
I need to properly build up
Oh, it's gonna be very soon.
Properly build
As soon as Fumi comes back, I'm taking off the mask. Like officially back in character.
Oh, what?
The best I can say is things are going to get worse for Kami from here.
Man.
Because I have things planned. The things planned for Kami, for this entire arc for Kami is just the boys need her.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Or Kami needs the boys.
Kami needs the boys.
Well, what?
We'll be there, homie. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, what I was trying to say.
At least I'll try to be there.
Yeah.
And if not, I'll be there spiritually.
I was trying to say when Fumi comes back, yeah, Yoon's taking off the mask, and then you get to see what her face looks like now after a month.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Hunky because I'm supposed to do a scene with Hunky.
Another scene today? Holy moly!
Yeah, I had things planned, but my cable wanted to be big.
yeah.
The Wi-Fi wanted to be big
I'll
as
see you
well.
later.
So.
All right, bye, Raijin.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
you
the
know where I'm going, but
scene.
yeah.
There.
Alright, I gotta know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hunky, I'm not getting shit. You send me something. You send me. Actually, wait, I'll go back home and then you could send me it.
Oh, okay, bye. Fucking hell. All right.